Howdy, folks. Tekyu here. Um, it comes to my attention that Bioware has come out to respond again to fan issues with the way that the ending of Mass Effect 3 has turned out. And that turned out pretty bad. So, what'd Bioware have to say? Well, Bioware says that they have no plans to change anything. Changing the ending? Not an option. They're not going to do it. What they will do is extend the ending. They are approaching one of the minimal expectations that fans have had, which is what the hell happened to everybody else, and maybe dealing with the weird plot holes, or some of them. I doubt by the attitude in the blog that we'll be seeing most of them addressed. But they will be dealing with some of what happens after the horrifying, awful, completely batshit stupid ending. Well, their word for it is closure. They're providing this closure. So this summer, prepare to feel closure as Bioware tilts your head slightly and pisses right in your ear. Awesome. Good thing we don't have to pay for it though, right? Well, you know what? At least they're skipping the foreplay entirely and not keeping us in the dark as we wait for Bioware to come out and tell us this news like 2 weeks before it comes out sometime in the summer. Maybe. So, as they ride this into the ground and people start trading in their copies of Mass Effect 3, which is what their DLC, something people already had enough trouble with, doesn't prevent that in the slightest. I don't know what kind of monkeys are running this ship. They don't have to come to my doorstep and offer me the chance to rescue a princess. That's not what I asked for. I don't need Reapers that turn into ice cream. Thank you to Penny Arcade for putting that one out there. I don't need rivers of gold and skies full of diamonds, because Mass Effect 3 isn't a pretty game. It's not cuddly or cute. And the subject matter with which it deals is dark and scary. And you go up against basically machine gods that can reanimate our dead. There's no way to get the thanks Shepherd, but our princess is in another castle sort of cutesy ending. It's not Mario Brothers. There's no sugary stuff here. But what BioWare is evading is the simple fact that a game, again, based entirely around player choice and consequences that we ourselves need to embrace, suddenly lost all that. The magic that held it together was gone. It was like someone took a lunch break and someone else came in. The relief shift, the B squad, or whatever. But I realize endings aren't easy. And, people make mistakes. It's just, Bioware, your mistake is bullshit. And you should feel ashamed for it. It's irresponsibly bad. And after you've taken the time for 5 years to nurture our love, our care, and our attention on this specific universe, why are you so eager to fucking ruin it? I mean, I, 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 are you stupid? Are, do you, do you hate us now? I, the fact that there isn't even one happy ending out of that bothers me a lot. I mean, why is there no way out? Why does Shepard, a character we've come to know and design and create, why is Shepard now suddenly not really listening to us? Why is weird, batshit stuff like the Godchild, why can this little punk suddenly just boss us around? My Shepard wouldn't put up with that crap. Most people's Shepards wouldn't put up with that crap. And the logic this thing is spewing, really, I, we were all expecting a DLC ending sometime after that, but the fact that you're too good to come out and say it, or to come out and admit, oh, well, that did kind of suck balls, it makes it really hard to respect you anymore. And I'm sure my respect doesn't mean much to you. But hey, you know whose leash you're getting yanked by? Oh, right. That's Electronic Arts pulling at you. The DLC Kings, most evil company in America, a title which I'm afraid Bioware, you're mostly responsible for. I guess maybe your PR people are panicking. Maybe they don't know what they're doing. Maybe there's a lot of questions I have about what you're doing and how you've handled this so far. But I guess I don't mind it too much if the result, I mean, the fact that people raised $80,000 in a charity just to get your attention, just to get your attention. The fact that, I mean, your fan base is hurting. And now, only now, do you come out to say, no, we're sticking with the crap endings, the copy-pasted A, B, and C endings that are not wildly different in the least. I don't see how this is a win-win for you guys. I won't replay Mass Effect 3, and that's weird for me. I mean, I went through 1 and 2 about 40 times. I'm sorry. I'm closing in on 40. It's more like 36, thereabouts. But I've got roughly about 36 playthroughs between both games. I'm obsessed. Mass Effect is a game that kept me up at night. It's a game that I needed to revisit. It's a game that I needed, that I love. It's something I needed terribly, and I didn't even know it until I fired up the first game the week it came out. And you know what? Ever since then, I've sworn by it. I've needed it more, because it's that good. while there's a growing list of little complaints I have with 3, starting with Tally's face. Nice photoshopping, by the way. Really, really smooth there. Why is the ending such a big deal for you? It's the last 10 minutes. I mean, you could just jump in with the indoctrination theory, and I mean, that excuses everything. Everything! Even preserves the endings you made, and leads into a whole new thing that I would be excited to play, and I would pay for that. I would have paid for something that facilitated the indoctrination ending. But I don't get it. I'm clearly just not worth it. Neither are the rest of us. So, I don't know. I'm kind of done holding out hope that you're going to sort of turn around and start taking us seriously. So, here's the dealio, at least from me personally. I'm not buying shit from you. I'm done. We're done. I'm not buying any more of your games. Mass Effect? EA says they're making more. With or without you, I suspect. I'm not buying those. Not even if you're making them. Dragon Age? Yeah, I'm done. Don't need it. I mean, if you... I loved Dragon Age 2, despite what a lot of people said. I grew really attached to the characters, especially Varric and Meryl. Great characters. Fun game with a nice story. I liked it. It was a quick and easy version of the first game, and really quick and easy. Like, ridiculously quick and easy. Like 7 to 10 rooms comprising the entire game. Quick and easy. But I loved it. Dragon Age 2 is a great game, if a little rushed in showing it. Mass Effect 3 was incredible. I would even forgive screw-ups like Tally's face. Except the fact that that little ending is unacceptable. I can't stand it. I can't stomach it. I cannot replay your game. I cannot pick up another one of your products until this gets fixed. And I don't think being a bunch of douchebags about it and rubbing my face in the fact that your ending sucks and you still like it that way with shitty endings and plot holes. Not to mention that last Mass Effect book, Deception. I mean, what the hell's going on over there? Did the Star Wars game just cripple your production staff? I'll leave mean-spirited name-calling for another video. But in the meantime, I suggest that you, as a company, I don't know, pull your heads out of your ass. All we're doing is asking for something, and most of us are willing to pay money for it. I would have paid money for a, excuse me, indoctrination theory-related ending. It would have made me super psyched. I could jump behind it because the fans support it. I support it. I love how it takes every facet of things building throughout the game and makes it better. It makes it better than what you made. So consider it. But, or don't, whatever. The fact is, until you fix it, I guess we're done. It's sad news, but you should have seen it coming. I'm not buying your DLC. I'm not buying your other crap. I'm not spending my money on your products until you pull your heads out of your ass and either fix what you broke without having to sass me, being a consumer and all, and it wouldn't hurt to, you know, give us a little more acknowledgement. I mean, well, basically, you want my money, come earn it. Earn it like you should have. In fact, I should have earned a good ending, or at least remotely different endings for the $80 I gave you for the whoop-de-freaking-do edition of your game. So, I don't know. The math here is a little weird, considering I've bought your products. And by products, I mean I've got multiple copies of Mass Effect 2 for the PC, for the PS3, for the Xbox 360. I've got Mass Effect on the PC, Mass Effect on the Xbox 360, and I was going to do the same thing for Mass Effect 3. I just wanted to get through the 360 one faster, just so I could do some achievement whoring, because your games used to be worth doing that for. Not anymore. But with that said, Bioware, I hope when we next run into each other, you've got something nicer to tell me than kiss my ass, which is kind of what saying we're not changing shit, enjoy the extended version of the shitty ending says. So, if you want that DLC money, you know what you gotta do. Fix it. And don't be an asshole about it. Yeah, that's about it.